So you enter back into the United States through this place here. After walking down that long corridor, it was very easy. It took 4 minutes to cross. And if you're back here, you're across from the outlet stores. So the trolleys are in this direction where you first went to walk across the border into Mexico. This is the way back to the trolleys. It's also the way back to where we parked. We parked on this side. There's a bus schedule. There's a bus stop here. So I took the long walk at the beginning from parking to the trolleys to the McDonald's to the footpath that goes into Mexico. That was the long end. But now that we came out over here, parking's just around the corner. So this is probably a good idea. Maybe put in your heavy footwork at the beginning while you're fresh. I guess I could have parked over here, but what's it? No biggie. I'm parked in this lot right across the street here, near the other entrance down there. This is where we came in over here, but I'll cross over here. So that's it for walking to Mexico from the San Isidro pedestrian walk to Mexico, which is down there, and our return over here. 2, 1. While driving on the 805 south towards the Mexican border, once you pass San Isidro Boulevard, the freeway's ending in less than a mile. And you see signs to that effect. Camino de la Plaza, last USA exit, next exit. There is parking right there by the exit. And there's also parking over by the trolleys. I usually park by the trolleys. But that still means you have to walk, no matter what you do, or no matter where you park, whether you park by the trolleys or on this side by the parking that's next to the outlets. You're still going to have to walk. There's no getting around the walk. So parking here at this exit, let's see, costs how much? Let's see how much this parking costs. Over by the trolleys, I pay 8. The trolleys are that way. So, I'm gonna come in and find out. Okay, so I did pull in there. Sorry for that rough cut. It's $7 at this location. I pay 8 over by the trolleys, and this is next to the outlets, so you can go shopping here after you, I imagine after you get back from Mexico. I don't think you want to go shopping before you go to Mexico. Okay, so if you're walking to the border from here, you have to get over to the side where the trolleys are. So we parked just off the 805 freeway exit. Came off the freeway, we made a right turn, and a right turn into the very first cross that bridge, we get to the trolleys. So I crossed the street and made a left. I'm walking up this hill. And there's two ways to get to the trolleys from here. Hello. You can stay on this sidewalk, or you can take this bridge to the right where you see everybody going. And that's probably the better idea. It's a little more direct. You can tell I'm out of breath. I don't get to walk that much. I need to get out more. That's Mexico on the other side. On the other side of that arc. All of that is Tijuana. And that building across the way, that says SAT, that's a new building for Americans and others to come back into the US. It's a new point of entry. For Americans, it's easy with a rapid card. It just takes minutes. Others wait possibly hours. So we're crossing over the freeway, in essence, to get to the side of the road where the trolleys are and where the footpath for Americans to enter the Mexico. I'll turn it off here. Continuing along on the bridge to the trolley and footpath side. This building here, this is pretty new. There's been construction at the border for the last few years. It's like the construction that never ends. Have you been aware of all that construction that was here? Yeah, this looks pretty new. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Cars entering the US from Mexico. Just 3 lines at a time. On the other side, it's backed up, I don't know, 6 lines deep, 8 lines deep. So, stepping off the bridge to the trolley side. And the footpath is behind the McDonald's. You have to cross the street. Like handheld video. Here's the trolleys. San Diego is that way. Mexico is this way. So we're walking to the footpath. We're getting close now. So all pedestrians come this way. So this McDonald's really benefits. Pretty convenient. Okay. Today is Monday, November 14th, 2016. They're selling pesos at 19.4 to 1, buying 18.30. I remember when the peso was 10 to 1, and that was terrible for them. 18 to 1. That's pretty bad. So, new pedestrian path to Mexico. The Jehovah's Witnesses are there trying to save your soul. Okay, so this is the new path to Mexico. Let's follow this way. You just need to go up another footbridge. This footbridge here, which leads to immigration inspection in Mexico. It used to be that Americans can cross over without inspection. Now you have to show a passport, and they give you papers to be in the country legally. Otherwise, you, Mr. USA, are an illegal. See, that knife cuts both ways. Though Americans are welcome in Mexico, make no mistake about it. Millions have expatriated there, living on Social Security. I'm thinking about it myself. I could rent a 2-bedroom apartment, really nice, modern, by the beach in Tijuana for $300 a month. $300. Where in the US you could pay $800 just to rent a room in somebody's house. Tragic. But that's the price of living in the USA. I'm gonna turn off for now. The corner, these are the turnstiles into the immigration side. Not Mexico yet. There's soldiers here, and filming is prohibited, so I'll turn it off. Okay, so I got through the building, the immigration's building. Coming in as an American is pretty easy. The lines are short, the people are courteous, more courteous than entering into the USA. I have to say, Mexican people are courteous. It's a delightful thing. And so, there's nothing scary about it. People are people everywhere in the world. Yeah, Mexico. People are people everywhere in the world. Voila. So, this is the way to taxis. The first taxis you encounter are the yellow taxis. They're more expensive. Americans usually take them. I keep going to the independent taxis. They're cheaper. They're like $5 versus, say, $15 or more. So for a short extra walk just down this street, there are cheaper taxis. So there's your yellow taxis. And just a short walk around the corner. Yes, this is Mexico. Nice art on the walls. Check it out. So, still,
Taxi, sir?
no, no, thank you.
You went to the playa?
I'm taking it Independiente, the cheap one. So,
Taxi manager,
no, thank you.
welcome for information.
No, I'm good. Here we are. So, that seems maybe a little complicated. It's not really. You can go up the stairs or go the other way. But at this corner is where you get the cheaper taxis. Cheaper taxis. Let's see, here's one.
Así se va a cambiar.
So I'm going to, is this a $5 taxi? So this is a new walkway back to the USA, the new way back. Have the taxi drivers drop you off at the new entrance to the US. They might call it the new exit from Mexico. So that way is the USA. This is a new footbridge. If you have a ready card, you don't have to wait in line.